Handshakes are always used and can last a long time. One must wait for the other to withdraw their hand first before doing the same. Always use the right hand. Among Muslims, the left hand is reserved for bodily hygiene and considered unclean. It is rude for an individual to step away when another individual is stepping closer. Man should avoid touching and prolonged eye contact with Muslim women. He should only extend his hand if she does so first. It is improper to inquire about a man's spouse or daughter. It is more polite to ask about their health, their family, and no one specific though. Greeting an elder. Special respect is paid to older people in many circumstances. Standing when older people enter the room is always a must. Always greet older people first. Stand when speaking to one's elders. Serving older people first at a meal is always important. Gifts. It would be appropriate, although not expected, to present a small gift to an individual to whom one is being introduced during their first meeting together. It is not required to give a gift in return. It's also not advised to give a pen or a clock just for the sake of Common phrases. There are many common phrases that are used by people in Dubai during business meetings. The national language in Dubai is Arabic. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Wa alaikum assalam, and upon you peace. Ma'a salama, goodbye. Min fadlak, if you may. Shukran, thank you. And insha'Allah, God willing, is a very common phrase, and you will find that the host will most likely use this many times. Religion. Dubai is a Muslim country. Insulting Islam or the Prophets is a serious offense. Muslims pray 5 times a day, and you will likely hear the calls of prayer between dawn and sunrise, about half an hour after midday, mid-afternoon, right after sunset, and an hour and a half after sunset. Every Friday, Dhuhr prayer, which is during the mid-afternoon, requires all businesses and stores to close, as all men are required to go to the mosque to pray at that time. Avoid scheduling any meetings during that time. During a business meeting, when a prayer is being called, the host, if he is from the country, will usually stop and listen to the first part of the prayer call and then resume the meeting afterwards. Dress. Men and women should wear non-revealing clothing covering their shoulders, arms, and legs, and closed-toe shoes. When visiting religious places, women are to cover their hair. Some places suggest that you take your shoes off, such as prayer rooms. Negotiation styles. Sincerity and trust are primary factors your host will be looking for when assessing your company as a business. Arabs place a great deal of emphasis on words, sometimes a substrate for action. Be prepared for expansive conversations. They are at times driven. If you try to rush things, you will give offense and risk your business relationships, so patience is very necessary. Tough negotiators, and do not use high-pressure sales tactics. Repeating main points mean you are telling the truth. They may ask you the same questions to see if you're consistent. They avoid bad news and give flowery acceptances, and proposals and contracts should be kept simple. Interesting facts. People in the Middle East may communicate with a local emphasis, volume, and body language that others might associate with being angry or upset. Responding to anger or seriousness with light laughter or a smile is common. This must not be seen as a sign that the other person is taking you or the situation seriously.